All right, you crazy kids, we're almost rolling up to George DeFranco's old gym. I'm going to try to get in. Joe D's a little scared that we'll be...
I know who's in there. I don't know. It's tough.
All right.
We'll see.
We'll see. Now, here's our last tip that we want to give you. A lot of people have trouble finding space. We're looking for warehouses. That's what you tend to want to look for if you want to run a gym like ours. More of a warehouse, a light industrial zoning. But what you could also do, and it doesn't matter what time of the economy it is, because there's always down times as far as times of the day, is I know people that have rented space in racquetball courts, tennis courts, or areas inside health clubs. Sometimes like a little back corner. For Joe, it was a storage closet. For me, I started off in the garage, but also utilizing playgrounds. So if you're having a hard time finding a space, think about mixed martial arts clubs, karate schools, studios, things of that nature that have the downtimes. During the day, you know, could be the time. A little bit later at night could be the time. Certain times on weekends. So you may not have 24/7 access, but maybe you go into a simple contract, some sort of rent, like subleasing or subletting it, and it would be in a place that's not the picture-perfect thing you always wanted, but it's good enough to get you started and get things rolling. So think about places in your area that you might only be able to rent for, let's say, $300, $400, $500. Because think about it. Let's say you train clients and it's $195 a month to train with you twice or 3 days a week or whatever price you want to attach to it. You get 2 clients, boom, you've already gotten $400 a month, and you've pretty much taken care of your rent, and there's probably not much overhead. You get 10 clients at $200 a month, now you're bringing in about $2,000. So a great way is to start small, rent inside these places, definitely train in groups, and it could be a mixture of girls and guys, especially if you're just trying to train athletes. It's okay to have, it doesn't have to be all girls or all boys. And then, like Joe was talking about, like I always speak about, leverage the relationships of the people that you know. So if you know that the parents are part of the booster club, or that the kids would be good at referring others your way, that's going to be stuff that you want to take advantage of. So you don't need to go and, boom, get a warehouse gym and say, hey, I'm open, come and find me. What's great is if you could go inside of a place. For example, a guy that came to the underground mentorship, he's a wrestler, and what he does is rents inside of my friend's wrestling club, trains only wrestlers. That's like, if I want to train baseball players, I'm going to try to rent space inside of a batting warehouse. You're going to be in front of those people every time they walk through the door. That nothing could be easier to pick up clients when you're always in front of them. And some other leverage things that I would do if I was inside of a wrestling club or inside of a batting warehouse or whatever it could be, lacrosse, soccer, whatever sport is big in your area. Maybe you have clients that train with you regularly, but the other things you guys could do is, 2-hour seminars, 1-day clinics, hands-on stuff, or they come once a week for 4 weeks. So you offer maybe your 3- and 4-month program, but you also offer maybe some shortened 2-hour seminars once a week for 4 weeks. So you're utilizing all different membership models to get people in. What do you think, Joe D?
That spinning to give you a personal experience with exactly what Zach's just saying is, after I did that speech to the girls at IHA and got the track team in, the next year I got the entire basketball team in from IHA. And one of the best things that ever happened was I was renting out that storage closet, but since I had so many girls, I couldn't do all the training in the storage closet. There was racquetball courts in the health club that I was running my business out of. So what I did was I rented those racquetball courts out during the slow times. When the girls got out of school, it was right around 2:30 in the afternoon. For a regular health club, that's the slow time, because most adults are getting out of work about 5 o'clock. So what I did was rented out those racquetball courts and had the girls training in the racquetball courts as well, grabbed some light dumbbells, and I was able to get a larger amount of girls going at once, and not only did it give me more space at a pretty good price without buying my own bigger facility right off the bat. Basically, I was doing it, the few people that were in the health club, if they had females or if they had any kids, guys or girls, if they were parents in there, they saw the things I was doing with these girls, and that was like free advertising. I was basically on stage when I was training those girls in the racquetball court and in the health club portion of the gym. It's basically a free way to show your stuff, and obviously right after those sessions were over, parents would walk up to me and say, oh, what is your name? What do you do? Who were those girls? And, you know, next thing you know, they may have had daughters or sons that played sports, and it got me a ton of clients by starting my own business by renting a part of a health club, because I was basically on stage when I was training people, and they sent their kids to me.
Nice. All right, you crazy kids. Joey D and I hooked you up with a lot of info. Stay tuned. We'll let you know when the Lost Secrets of Strength business files come out. And now we're going to come back for another adventure.